All right, let's talk about a total transformation. We're about to dive into 7 habits that, if you actually commit to them, could make you unrecognizable in the absolute best way possible. But first, you gotta ask yourself a really tough question. When you look in the mirror, are you genuinely proud of the person looking back at you? Or do you see someone who keeps talking about making a change, but is still stuck in the exact same spot? I know, that stings a little. But here's the thing, time is flying by. 2026 is coming up faster than you think. And every single day that passes is a day you could have been building that person you actually want to be. And the hard truth? Most people will just drift into the new year with the exact same problems and frustrations they have right now. But you're here, you're watching this, which tells me you're not most people. You're ready to break that cycle. So, how do we actually do it? How do we build this new you? Well, it all starts right here, in part 1, the foundation. These first 2 habits, they're the bedrock. They're non-negotiable. First up, wake up before the world. We're talking 5 a.m., maybe 6 a.m. But look, the exact time isn't really the point. The point is to carve out this sacred, quiet block of time that is 100% yours before the chaos of the day begins. It's you telling yourself, my goals come first. I mean, just think about the difference. Most people's mornings are pure chaos. They're reacting to a storm of notifications and emails. But your new morning, it's about silence. It's about focus. It's about control. You start the day on your terms, not someone else's. All right, next up is a habit that might feel a little, backward at first. Chase goals, not love. Now, this doesn't mean you have to become a hermit. It's about a strategic shift in your energy. You pour everything you have into building yourself, your skills, your money, your self-respect first. The logic here is actually super simple, but it's profound. When you become valuable, when you build a life you're genuinely proud of, you don't have to chase things anymore. The right people, the right opportunities, they get drawn to you. Okay, let's move into part 2. We've got the foundation set. Now it's time to start building on top of it with some real, tangible skills that are gonna fast-track your progress. Habit number 3 is an absolute must. Train your body every single day. Look, this isn't about becoming a professional athlete. It's about doing something intentional. Go for a run, lift some weights, do some yoga. Your physical energy is directly connected to how sharp your mind is and how confident you feel. And just think about it like this. Your body is a direct reflection of your discipline. If you can't even manage your own physical health, how are you gonna manage your business, your finances, the rest of your life? It all starts there. Habit 4 is all about turning yourself into a learning machine. Just 1 hour, every single day. Dedicate that hour to learning a high-value skill. I'm talking copywriting, coding, sales, something the world actually pays for. Because let's be honest, in today's world, if you're not learning, you're falling behind. And don't you dare underestimate the power of that single hour. Look at how this adds up. 1 hour a day is 365 hours in a year. That is more than enough time to become genuinely good at almost anything. That's a life-changing amount of learning. Okay, habit number 5 might throw you for a loop. Create content. And before you roll your eyes and say, but I'm not an influencer, just hear me out. This has nothing to do with getting famous. It's about building some of the most essential skills for the modern world. See, every single time you write a post or make a short video, you're practicing clear communication. You're building real confidence. You're creating a digital presence. And you're making yourself visible to opportunities you didn't even know existed. These are career makers right here. And that leads us perfectly into our final section, part 3, the mind. We've handled the foundation, we've covered the skills. Now it's time to sharpen the most powerful weapon you have. Habit 6 is so simple, it's almost deceptive. Take quiet walks. Alone. No music, no podcasts, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. I'm telling you, this is where your best ideas are going to come from. The truth is, our brains are just drowning in noise all day long. We're constantly consuming, but we're never just thinking. A quiet walk is the reset button. It's the scheduled downtime your brain is screaming for to actually connect the dots, solve problems, and come up with creative solutions. And the final habit, number 7, is an absolute game changer. Practice speaking publicly every day. You don't need a stage, you don't need an audience. Just stand in front of your mirror and talk for 2 or 3 minutes about something you know. The goal is to get comfortable getting your thoughts out of your head clearly. And here's why that's so critical. Communication is the ultimate leverage skill, period. It doesn't matter how great your ideas are if you can't get them across to other people. The ability to speak well will open more doors for you than almost anything else. So, there they are, 7 habits. But information is pretty useless without action, right? So the big question is, what are you going to do with this? Let's talk about your first 30 days. Look, I need to be 100% real with you. This is not easy. It takes discipline, and the honest truth is that most people will watch this, feel inspired for a day, and then slide right back into their old habits. But you don't have to be most people. So here is your plan. It's simple. Don't try to do all 7 at once, you'll burn out. Just pick 3, that's it. Post the 3 you're committing to in the comments below to make it real. And then, and this is the most important part, you start tomorrow. Not Monday, tomorrow. This whole thing boils down to one final question. The clock is ticking. The choice is yours. Are you going to let another year just slip by, or are you going to start building the person you're actually proud to see in the mirror? Who will you be in 2026?